evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Clarkston Community Schools, it is my privilege to welcome you here tonight to Clarkston High School and the Wolves Den, where tonight our varsity Wolves will take on the varsity Dragons of Lake Orion. Let's meet our guests today from Lake Orion. Number M, Maya Chat. Number 0, Gabriel Lozerkowicz. Number 1, Jolie Lampert. Number 2, Lily Franchek. Number 4, Lauren Gross. Number 5, Andy Kepler. Number 6, Lillian Cox. Number 8, Liliana Anderson. Number 9, number 9, Madeline Kubica. Number 10, Elizabeth Crawford. Number 11, Lucy Czar. Number 12, Nadia Fedorenchek. Number 13, Tessa Foley. Number 15, Kylie Elkins. Number 16, Sydney Dubai. Number 17, Mary Graves. Number 18, Olivia York. Number 19, Lillian Rodoritsky. And number 20, Emmy Rolfingsmeyer. The Dragons are under the coaching direction of Amanda Hutchinson. Tonight, accompanying our varsity Wolves will be the Liverpool North Oakland 2018 Girls Red Team, consisting of Charlie Holmes, Lanny Harris, Adeline Shimon, Harper Donna, Logan Hall, Kiki Hartz, Leona Call, and Stephanie Laura Garcia. And now, let's meet the Wolves. For Clarkston tonight, number 1, Avery Eastman. Number 2, Kelly Willis. Number 3, Lana Sloan. Number 5, Alina Catanella. Number 6, Savannah Golub. Number 7, Corinne Nemai. Number 8, Ashley DeHesso. Number 9, Kendall Kleinow. Number 10, Emmy Catanella. Number 12, Olivia Mitchell. Number 13, Morgan Holbein. Number 14, Ella Pires. Number 15, Kenny Yakaba. Number 16, Danielle Wissert. Number 17, Alexa Knights. Number 18, Ember Arnn. Number 19, Kylie Golib. Number 20, Natalie Mora Garcia. Number 22, Molly Labate. And number 23, Grace Spencer. The Wolves are under the coaching direction of Damian Huffer. The Michigan High School Athletic Association would like to remind you that it is all about respect and sportsmanship. So please respect your fellow spectators, respect your fellow athletes, respect the referees, respect the game. Remember that good sportsmanship begins with you, and good sports are winners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in respect for our flag and for our nation, will you all please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps or render the appropriate salute for our playing of our national anthem.
Welcome in, everybody, to this Thursday overcast evening on Independence Television, Comcast Channel 22, Clarkston Community Schools YouTube page. I'm Ryan Elke. Today we bring you Clarkston High School varsity girls soccer as your Wolves take on the Lake Orion Dragons. Clarkston comes this game 3-3-1. Lake Orion just 1-1-2. Two common opponents between the two teams. Both have played Bloomfield Hills and Royal Oak. Clarkston 2-0 against those teams, winning 4-1 over Bloomfield Hills and 2-1 over Royal Oak. It's like Orion's tied Royal Oak and lost to Bloomfield Hills, so we should be in for a good one tonight. Lake Orion is wearing the white jerseys, just taking the field on the right of your screen. Clarkston, the black and blue jerseys. They'll be starting on the left of your screen. 40 minutes on the clock. A dark cloud over the field, but hopefully avoid some of that nasty weather we've been seeing the last few days. And have a good, fun game for you this evening. Clarkston alternating wins and losses in their last four. Loss, win. Hoping to break that streak tonight against their rival just down the road.
Will be defending the local. The Dragons is out goal. The Dragons will control the ball to begin the period.
Lake Orion will start with the ball, waiting for the officials' whistle. There it is. Lake Orion kicks it off. And work back towards the middle of the field. Clarkston intercepts that pass. Now Lake Orion takes over. Crossing pass from Lake Orion. Pass not handled. Ball will go to Clarkston. Clarkston does keep the throw in after a couple of bounces back and forth. Now Lake Orion takes it over, pushing it up the field near the top of your screen. Try to lead pass there. Clarkston able to intercept it, turning and going. It's Molly Labatt. Pass it up to Wisser. Back to Labatt. Labatt trying to find some room up the middle. Now charging, goes out to the far corner. That crosser was deflected and taken care of by Maya Chap, goaltender for the Dragons. Or excuse me, I believe that might be Gabrielle. Trying to get a number there on that Lake Orion goalie. The Orion goalie wearing the dark jersey today. Kind of blends in with the Clarkston uniforms. Lake Orion clears it deep into Clarkston's zone. Orion does take control now, pushing towards the net. Ball pushed out of bounds. Nice challenge there by Savannah Golub to stop that attack from the Dragons. Lake Orion does throw it in. Pass intercepted by the Wolves. Now pushed up towards midfield. ball goes out on the Dragons will be Wolves ball. Bessert with the throw-in. Orion working the ball around the field now on the far side. Now we're going to push it up near the sideline, charging towards that crosser, deflected out by the Wolves. Ball goes in as long as it possibly could be before going out. Lake Orion ball with the throw-in. Clarkston trying to work out of the zone, but a turnover there, taken right back by the Wolves. Out to the corner, and nice heads-up play there off Lake Orion. It will be Clarkston's ball, throw in at the corner. Little header there from the MA. Before kicked out by the Dragons. Clarkston ball, 3:36:40 left here in the first half. Clarkston will dig it out, now pushing towards midfield. They do get a whistle there. It will be Clarkston's ball. Right near midfield, that's where Wisser will kick it. Orion able to head it out of the offensive zone. Clarkston able to retain possession. Working back little. Ball still up for grabs. Dragons able to clear it. Clarkston able to keep the ball in the zone, now working. Nice pass down low, crosser, and ball is booted through the field goal post. Well, it's good in football. This football, that is just a corner kick.
That'll bring up a corner kick for the Wolves.
First corner kick of the game here between both teams. Molly Labatt, senior forward, taking the corner kick for Clarkston. Is low and deflected out by the Dragons. Now the Dragons trying to push it out of the zone. Nice challenge there from Savannah Golub. Deflect that ball out of bounds will be Lake Orion ball. Clarkston will get possession. There's Emmy Cantanella trying to work it down. Ball goes out. Still with the Wolves. Thrown in. Labatt's chasing forward in the corner. Ball gets poked out. Still with the Wolves. 34-20 here left in the first half.
Seen on the NFHS network and on Independence TV.
Well, welcome you all here on Independence Television, Comcast Channel 22, Clarkston Community Schools YouTube page. To present Clarkston High School varsity athletics. Ball's thrown in deep. Picked up by the Wolves, shot in, and a big save. Nice shot there by Lana Sloan.
Trainers for today's game are provided by Team Rehab Physical Therapy. Today's trainer is Shane Cabellas.
First shot on goal for the Wolves. Big save by Lake Orion. Just join us. This is Clarkston High School varsity girls soccer as your Clarkston Wolves take on Lake Orion Dragons here in the first half. 0-0. 33-10. Molly Labatt going to push it up for the Wolves. Nice little stop. Dump off and pushed up to Emmy Cantanella. A nice give and go. Cantanella is going to streak down sideline. Does she have the speed to get it? Goaltender's coming out for Lake Orion, boots it out of bounds. Looks like it will be a corner kick for your Wolves. Second corner kick for Clarkston tonight. And just a tap into Labatt on the corner kick. Pass towards the middle. Pushed out towards the sideline, goes out of bounds, will be Wolves ball. Ella Pierce and Molly Labatt working that corner. Pierce boots it off the Dragon. Labatt able to keep possession, crosses it towards the goal, deflected by the Dragons, now kicked out. And a little push off there called on Clarkston. It will be a free kick for Lake Orion. Boot by Kapler of the Dragons and tripping over the ball there. Now Clarkston will take over. Cleared by the Wolves. Labatt passes up to Emmy Cantanella. Work towards the middle, cleared out by the Dragons. Dragons now going to push. Nice job by Morgan Holbein. Retain that for the Dragons and get the ball back. Ball still around midfield for Lake Orion. Boots it downfield. Now Clarkson's attempt to clear, stopped by the Dragons. Now pushing, ball free, right near that 30-yard line. Only one shot on goal between both teams. That came from Clarkston. Pass towards the middle, deflected by the Dragons. Now the Dragons in their offensive zone. Lake Orion looking for a shot and saved. Big save by the Wolves there. First shot on goal. Like Elizabeth Crawford of the Dragons with that shot. Orion pushing again now, working towards the middle field. Cleared out by Clarkston. Labatt takes over. Labatt with a little hezzy-hey, now pushing it up the field. Deflected by the Dragons. And cleared out. Avery Eastman, your goalkeeper for Clarkston tonight with that big save. Free kick there for Clarkston. Amy Cantanella boots it up. Ball still free. Lake Orion able to clear it past midfield. Clarkston retains possession. Now working towards the middle. Push to Labatt. Labatt, Cantanella to her right. And shot and score. That is Molly Labatt, senior forward. That had Amy Cantanella to her right open, but stopped on a dime, wound up, kicked it, found top left corner, gives your Wolves early 1-0 lead here in the first half.
Clarkston goal was scored by number 22, Molly Labate. Assist to number 7, Corinne Levi.
Lake Orion with the throw in, deflected by Clarkston, ball bouncing free. Dragons get possession, now booted out by the Wolves. Ball bouncing around, cleared out. Clarkston waiting to stay onside, now pushing up the sideline. Good defense by the Dragons. The ball comes free and booted out. Will be another corner kick for Clarkston. Be their third corner kick of the game.
Ball played over the goal line. That's off the Dragons. That'll bring up a corner kick for the Wolves.
That's Pearson Labate working in the corner. Labate clears it towards the middle, looking for the header. It was Lana Sloan, but deflected out by the Dragons. Will stay Wolves ball. Just under 28 minutes left here in the first half. Your Wolves lead 1-0. Start with the throw-in. Ball still bouncing free. A couple deflections. Orion goaltender will pick it up and look to clear it out. Drop kick away. Close to midfield. Now Lake Orion has the ball, looking to get in the offensive zone. Whistler able to take it away for Clarkston. Now working at the sideline. Ball gets poked out of bounds. Will be Dragons ball. We're working on the sideline now. Looks like it will be offsides. Offsides on the Dragons.
Offsides, Dragons. Free kick, Wolves.
Clarkston will get the free kick around the 20-yard line. Morgan Holbein on the free kick for your Wolves. Just past midfield, down the sideline. Ball's rolling, rolls out. Will be Dragons ball here. 26-25 left to go in the first half. Throw in, bounces around, now headed around, and Clarkston's going to be pushing up the sideline. Looks like an offsides call there on the Wolves, so Lake Orion will get the free kick right around that 26-yard line. Booted by the Dragons past midfield. Lana Sloan. Able to bounce it around. Labate looking to gain control of the ball. Working her position. Boots it towards the middle. Now Cantanella on the near sideline. Not able to contain the pass. Bounces free. Dragons looking to clear. And kicked out of bounds will be Wolves ball. Orion able to clear it on the throw in. Clarkston boots it down. Amy Cantanella now with it on this near sideline. Ball bounces out. Will stay with the Wolves. Cantanella on the throw-in. Gets it to Sloan. Sloan trying to work some position, and there's the whistle there from the officials. So it'll be a free kick for your Wolves. Sloan just waiting for to clear. Now calling Whistler over for the free kick. Puts it down in. Ball is deflected and picked up by Lake Orion goaltender. Nice shot there by Whistler. Not shot, but free kick into the offensive zone. And the deflection right into the goaltender's arms. Now ball bouncing. Clarkston able to gain possession now, working down the middle field, kicked up. Pause, and Lake Orion was able to regain that possession. That kick still in bounds. Would have been Lake Orion ball anyway if it rolled out. That was Ella Pierce that was streaking down that sideline. Couldn't get her feet set to get a crossing out there from the corner. Sloan now pushes it to the sideline. After a slow start from Clarkston, able to get some offensive pressure here in the last few minutes, whereas like Orion has been living in the defensive zone. Ball is across over the whole field now. Like Orion working on that far sideline. Little give and go, but pass can't be contained. Clarkston looking to clear. Labate is going to push it upfield. Labate still has the ball, then finally deflected out by the Dragons. Give and go up the sideline. Ball rolls out of bounds. Will be Wolves ball here. 22:45 left to go in the first half. 1-0 lead for your Wolves. My Labate with the goal, 29-42. Kriniemi with the assist. Clarkston fighting for that ball on that far sideline now. Pushed past midfield. Lake Orion takes over and clears it down to the far side. Push ball gets past the defender, and Eastman able to pick it up for your Wolves. And Eastman with the boot. It's high and bounces right at midfield. Lake Orion able to get possession off that. Ball rolls out of bounds. Will be Clarkston ball here. Just under 22 minutes left to go in the first half. Deflected. Lake Orion does regain possession. Now has someone streaking on the near side of the field, and the shot, and Eastman able to deflect it. Does go out of bounds.
Off the ball, corner kick.
Be the first corner kick for Lake Orion, as Eastman was able to get the save, just wasn't able to keep it in bounds. Olivia York shot there from the Dragons. Lily Franick on the corner kick, I believe. Nice crosser that clears everyone. Down low, Lake Orion able to keep it in bounds and boot it out. My Holbein will be Lake Orion throw in. Working quickly towards the middle. Ball is deflected, rolls out. And it will be another corner kick for the Dragons. It's out on Lake Orion, so it will be a goal kick here for Clarkston. Handball there on the Dragons, so it will be Clarkston ball as Savannah Golub's clear went right off the arm of the Dragons. Slow now, able to contain it. Lake Orion takes over now, working to that far side. Ball rolls out. Will be Wolves ball here. Under 20 minutes left to go. Halfway through the first half. Clarkston throws it in. Niemi trying to push it down the sideline. Ball rolls out of bounds. Another throw in for your Wolves. Throw in from the Dragons. And off the face there in Lake Orion. Ball stays in. Finally bounces out. Dragons will keep possession here. Headed out of bounds by Danielle Wisser. Lake Orion slowly moving down the field with these throw-ins that keep getting deflected out of bounds. was deflected by Clarkston and booted out again. Nothing's been able to get past the senior midfielder. Wisser once again heading that throw in. Out now, forcing Lake Orion to reset. Abate putting some pressure. Ball gets cleared through the middle. Eastman will come and pick it up for your Wolves and boots it down the field. Ball gets passed. Lake Orion clears it out and goes out of bounds. Will be Clarkston ball around midfield with the throw-in. Throw-in headed right out of bounds. 17:30 left to go in this first half. And Cantanella trying to retain that, and just as like Orion was doing, Clarkston's doing the same thing right now, just slowly working down the field with these throw-ins. Kendall Klein now with the throw-in for your Wolves. Now Clarkston working the middle. Winding up, takes a shot and a big save off the post. Korniemi winding up from deep. It will be Clarkston's ball on the throw-in. Niemi has the one assist tonight, now looking for her own goal. Off the goaltender's hand, then off the post, stayed in bounds. Now off to the corner, crosser's blocked, will roll out, and it looks like it will be another corner kick for Clarkston.
Dragons, corner kick rolls.
And a turnover there from Clarkston in the corner. Lake Orion trying to clear it, but will be offsides on the Dragons, looks like.
Offside, free kick.
Thrown from Clarkston after the offsides by Lake Orion, but a turnover from the Wolves on throw-in. Lake Orion pushing down the sideline. Ball rolls out still with the Dragons. 15:40 left to go in the first half. Your Wolves hold a 1-0 lead. Bate now in possession with your Wolves, now trying to work towards the middle. Clear down towards Cantanella. Cantanella able to get past her defender, streaking down the sideline. Now working more towards the net. Tries across her, off Lake Orion. Will be another corner kick for the Wolves. Bate did have the first corner kick. Then they've been bringing Pierce over as well. But I think just on that far side they've been doing it. So now Labate is going to take the corner kick here. Ball goes on the ground, jumped over, shot on net.
Shot on goal, save.
There's Danielle Wisser on the shot there for Clarkston. Now a turnover, Wolves pushing. Pierce has it, ball rolls out. It will stay with the Wolves. Now to the corner for Niemi. Lake Orion able to boot it deep here towards midfield. Sloan able to pick it up for your Wolves. Trying to work down low, out to the sideline. Yeah, we are going to get a whistle there. It'll be a free kick for Clarkston coming up. 13:50 left to go here in the first half. Towards the net. Labate will pick it up and going for that top right corner. Big save. Bate was looking for her second goal, and now go for the corner kick. Save just off the right hand and over the crossbar. Miami subbing out. Bate with the corner, and Lana Sloan's header goes over the crossbar out of bounds. Goal kick for the Dragons here. 12:45 left to go in the first half. There's Kenny Yakema coming in for Niemi on the substitution. Ball kick down low, Labate able to get it off the bounce. Now trying to work more towards the middle of the field. Ball's out, and nice play by the Lake Orion defense to deny Ella Pierce that shot attempt. Clarkston able to retain possession, back to Pierce. Pierce losing control, Labate picks it up. Now trying to work out a little, trying to find some teammates. Wisser takes over. Pierce charges for the ball, still free. And just running into a wall of Dragons, and there's a whistle. There is Morgan Holbein gets bumped over, so it will be a free kick for Clarkston here as they hold the 1-0 lead here in the first half. Molly Labate with the goal, 29-42. Corinne Niemi with the assist. Amy Cantanella taking the free kick for Clarkston here. Cantanella lost it out towards the goal. Now bouncing around, ball still free, and Lake Orion able to clear it. Kenny Kema came in for Niemi and making already an impact here for your Wolves. Ball is booted out of bounds by Clarkston, Lake Orion ball. Oh, Lake Orion on Lake Orion crime right there as that pass went off the Dragon's face. I mean, can't catch up to that one. It will be Dragon's ball here on the throw-in. After the first few minutes, Clarkston's been able to live in the offensive zone. Labate with the ball, now going to work down the sideline. Tries to flip it up to Amy Cantanella, taken over by the Dragons and cleared downfield. Lake Orion able to fight through that and get the ball. And the Dragons have someone streaking on that far side. Shot goes wide of the net.
And it's over the goal line. Up the Dragons, goal kick.
Will be a goal kick for Clarkston. Nice clear by the Dragons. Find someone streaking down that far hash mark. Get a free shot. But just wide right on the shot on net. So Avery Eastman will get the goal kick here. Under 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Eastman boots it down, headed by the Dragons. Labate, they will get possession. Kemi fighting. Now Clarkston able to clear past midfield. Working back a little, now pushed up, streaking down the sideline. Will Clarkston get it? We booted out of bounds. Will be Clarkston's ball as Lexa Knight was streaking down the sideline. De Hessel with the throw in. Like Orion able to clear it out. Dangerous kick there by Holbein, but Clarkston keeps possession. Whistler streaking up the middle. Blocked and pass deflected, and Lake Orion able to clear it out of the zone, and get a trip there on Clarkston. Be a pretty quick for the Dragons. 8 minutes left to go in this first half. Your Wolves lead 1-0. Watching Independence Television's presentation, Clarkston High School Varsity Athletics. Tonight, girls soccer as your Clarkston Wolves take on the Lake Orion Dragons. Abate able to get possession and working hard and been fighting a lot of contact throughout this whole game. Now Lake Orion's pushing down the middle of the field. Ball's deflected. Lake Orion keeps possession. And shot on net. Just a slow roller to Eastman. Another save for Eastman. Like Olivia York there on the shot there. Couldn't get much on it. Eastman kick goes past midfield. Lake Orion able to get possession. That pass is blocked, and Clarkston picks it up. Now to Labate in the middle of the field. Works towards the middle, working more. Here's it to the corner for Knights. Knights picks it up, and then it's deflected off Lake Orion. Goes out of bounds. Will be a throw in for your Wolves here. 6:30 left to go. Throw into the corner, booted out of bounds once again. Another throw in coming for your Wolves. Throw in, Lake Orion's able to gain possession, clear it out. Nice shot to stop that attack quickly by the Wolves defense. Cantanella that came up at midfield to clear that one out. Free kick for the Dragons, boots it down the field, pushed out by the Wolves, and high floating crosser. Eastman able to punch it out, but she's down now, and Lake Orion's looking for the shot, shoots it. Eastman able to get back, trickling out of bounds, and will be a corner kick coming up for the Dragons, but Eastman tried to come and jump up and grab that one. Was able to punch it out, but then went down and had to recover quickly to get back to make that save. A flare for the Dramatics here, under 5 minutes. Corner kick for Lake Orion. Falls down after the corner kick. Now pushed out by the Wolves. Lake Orion pushing it back further towards midfield. Now working it back in their offensive zone. Clarkston gets possession. Cantanella bumped there trying to clear it out. After that Pong match, Lake Orion now able to push in their offensive zone. Nice work there by Whistler to break that attack. Now working down the sideline towards the corner are the Dragons. Crosser deflected up in the air by Clarkston, headed by the Dragons, now pushed out by Cantanella. Now it's Elena Cantanella trying to push it for the Wolves, taken over by Lake Orion, pushed back towards the goalie. Orion pushing down the far sideline. Ball rolls out, will be off Lake Orion.
Up the Dragons, goal kick, Wolves.
Be a goal kick for Clarkston here. 3:10 left here in the first half. Booted by Eastman. Now Labate with it, fighting through, able to clear it out. Clarkston on the attack now. Orion able to clear it. 2:35 left to go. Clarkston still holds the 1-0 lead. Turnover by Lake Orion. Labate with Clarkston trying to push. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Clarkston ball here. 2:15 left to go in the first half. Your Wolves lead 1-0 over the Dragons. Clarkston coming in this game 3-3-1 record. Lake Orion a 1-1-2 record. Thrown from Clarkston now out to the corner. Cross over the middle, not enough to stay in bounds. Rolls out for it, comes to the net, so it will be a goal kick here for Lake Orion. 1:45 left to go. Orion keeps it close, and then no whistle there on the shove from Lake Orion. Now Lake Orion working up this near sideline. Push towards the middle. Dragon still pushing, and I don't know if that was a real shot attempt or just trying to clear it out for the corner. Rolls out of bounds. It will be a goal kick here for Clarkston as we approach closing minute of the first half. Amy Quintanilla clears it out. Orion trying to make a last-minute push here in the first half. Pass is clear to the middle. Lake Orion pushing. Shot goes far right, out of bounds. Will be another goal kick for the Wolves. No, they said that shot was deflected. So it will be another corner kick here. Final 15 seconds here, the first half. Lake Orion going to try to get this off quick. And a high one and bounces free. Eastman able to come up. Lake Orion did have a shot there to just a miss attempt from Elizabeth Crawford. That's the end of your first half. Clarkston 1, Lake Orion nothing. You're watching Independence Television's presentation of Clarkston High School varsity athletics, girls soccer tonight. Your Wolves lead over their rival Lake Orion 1-0. We'll be back shortly for your second half. Ryan Elke, thank you for joining us tonight. Clarkston looks to hold on to their lead and get their fourth win of the season. We'll find out coming up in just a few short minutes here on Independence Television. Welcome back for your second half here at Independence Television. I'm Ryan Elke. Whether you're watching us on Comcast Channel 22 or Clarkston Community Schools YouTube page, we welcome you to Girls Varsity Soccer Rivalry Night as your Clarkston Wolves lead 1-0 over the Lake Orion Dragons. Molly Labate with a lone goal tonight, coming at 29:42 left in the first half. Assist by Corinne Niemi and Avery Eastman. At least 4 saves. Kind of a sandwich half where Lake Orion was able to put some pressure on at the beginning of the game and at the end of that first half. But a lot of those first 40 minutes were dominated by your Wolves in the offensive zone. Molly Labate's kind of been the story for your Wolves tonight. Able to keep good control of the ball, fight through the middle of the field, getting a couple of shots off. And it was close to having a second goal, but Orion with a big save off the right hand and off the post. So the second half is ready to begin. Lake Orion's in the white jerseys. They're going to be going from left to right on your screen. Clarkston wearing the black jerseys with the blue shoulders. Avery Eastman, your Wolves goaltender, wearing the neon green. Lake Orion's goaltender kind of wearing the wavy blue shirt. Clarkston starts the ball at the second half. Labate trying to push it up. Turns over. Lake Orion going to push. Whistler now up to Labate and now a little pong action towards midfield. Sloan able to push it up, goes out of bounds. Will be Dragons ball here. Clarkston looking for their 4th win of the season and get above 500. Out to the far side, working down the sideline. It's tipped out of bounds by Lake Orion. Will be Wolves ball here on the throw-in. Throw-in booted out of bounds. Still Wolves throw-in here by Bezert. Long roll towards the middle. Booted towards the goal. Looks like it will roll. Goaltender kicks it out of bounds. Wolves couldn't get enough on that shot, but it will be a throw in here from Clarkston here on the near sideline. Need to Hessel on the throw in to Labate. Still Wolves ball on the throw in here. Clarkston working more towards the middle. And Cantanella now going to work towards the corner. Crosses it over. Goes right over the goaltender's hand and rolls all the way to the opposite corner, retained by the Wolves. And offsides there on Clarkston, so we'll go to Lake Orion on the free kick. Just under 2 minutes here in the second half. Your Wolves leading 1-0. That's what we saw a lot of the first half is Clarkston able to control the ball in the offensive zone. Bate gets it now, streaking up the middle. Taken away by the Dragons. Pushed up towards the sideline. Goes out of bounds, Clarkston ball. To Hessel on the throw in towards Emmy Cantanella. Gets tipped out. Will stay with the Wolves. Hessel throws it near the corner, rolling free, booted up and cleared out by Lake Orion. Lake Orion able to push. Clarkston stops the attack, pushes it downfield past midfield. Sloan pushes it towards the middle. Niemi working towards Labate. Labate trying to find some space, works out to the side. Now back out to Sloan, streaking up the corners, Berserk. And ball is tipped out of bounds. They're going to call it off off Clarkston. It will be a goal kick. Hard to see from the single. I thought the rest flag was pointing towards Lake Orion goal, not straight ahead for the goal kick. Orion clears it, ball rolled towards midfield. Cantanella fighting for it. Ball still bouncing free towards midfield. Lake Orion gains possession. Pushes it downfield. Lake Orion now has it in the middle of the field. Now pushing. Lake Orion has a clean shot at goal. Eastman just missed the save, but it rolls just right of the net. Big break for Clarkston there. Is going to give a corner kick here to the Dragons. Nadia Federici for the Dragons with the corner, bouncing free, booted towards the net, and then will roll just to the right of the goal, out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Clarkston. Looks like now Callie Willis, in net here for Clarkston. Apologize for that. The Lake Orion ball here. Official getting Dragons set for this throw. I'm pushing them back just a little. 34 minutes left on the clock. Your Wolves still hold the 1-0 lead. Ball trickles out of bounds. Quick throw in from the Dragons down the sideline. Ball's cleared out by Golub. Will be Dragons ball still. Oh, again, just booting that ball out of bounds. That goes over the fence. Orion push it up towards the middle. Lake Orion does have an opportunity here. Ball, good defense from the Wolves. Finally cleared out. Labate chasing for it. Push it out further. Lake Orion's going to boot it out of bounds. Will be Wolves ball here. And the throw in is intercepted by the Dragons here. Willis able to boot it out for Clarkston. Sloan now with it for the Wolves up to Niemi. Niemi not able to control that pass. And Labate takes over, pushes towards the sideline where Pierce trying to push it to Cantanella. Pass is deflected. Labate able to get it. Back to Niemi. Niemi out to Emmy Cantanella. Cantanella across towards the middle, but couldn't find Pierce. The ball roll out of bounds. Be Dragons ball here. 32-15 left to go in the second half. Here Wolves lead 1-0. Orion with the throw and Pierce able to take it over. Ball out of bounds will go to the Wolves. Orion tried to steal that possession real quick, but Clarkston on the throw-in, cleared out by the Dragons. Another throw-in coming up for Clarkston. crosser for Clarkston. Picked up by the Dragons goalkeeper. Boots it out with their left foot. Do have a rogue ball on the field. Emmy Cantonella able to clear that rogue ball off the field. Clarkston pushing up Niemi, has it. Looks over to Wisser. Wisser to Labate. Labate goes to her left. To Cantonella. Crosses it over. Picked up by Lake Orion. Netminder, 30-50 left to go here in the second half. Header on that goal kick. Amy Cantonella able to pick it up. Ball bouncing free. Labate almost had it. Ball still bouncing free. Wisser with it for your Wolves. Out to Emmy Cantonella. Cantonella to Niemi. Back to Cantonella. Working towards the net. Crosses over to Labate, but booted out by Lake Orion defense. Corner kick coming up for your Wolves. Molly Labate on the corner kick here for Clarkston. Only goal scorer in this game so far. 10-18 in this game. Labate on the corner. Goes towards the middle and clears everyone. Lake Orion able to get possession on that far sideline. Ball trickles out of bounds, though, off the Dragons. Will be a throw-in for your Wolves. Throw-in's intercepted by Lake Orion. Pushed downfield now by the Dragons. Clarkston able to get the ball back now, working the ball back around the defense before it pushes it past midfield. Cantonella trying to get in position. That ball will go off Lake Orion and will be a throw-in for your Wolves here. De Hessel throwing it in for Clarkston. Clarkston looking for that ever-important second goal here to go up 2-0. Lake Orion has had a few chances. Big saves by Willis, though. Kept this game at 1-0. And then just a clear out there from Lake Orion. Ball will go to Clarkston on the throw-in here, just around midfield. Tessel throws it into Niemi. Turned over. Dragons going to try to push it downfield. It trickles to that far sideline. Bessert. He'll push it out. Goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Dragons. And off the throw-in goes out for Lake Orion. Wolves with the throw-in. Bessert throws it deep. Sloan tries to work it to the sideline to Bessert. Goes out of bounds. Now the Dragons on a throw-in here. 27:30 left to go in the second half. Your Wolves lead 1-0. Oh, big clear attempt there from Golub. Just met a Lake Orion Dragon, and the ball stayed right there. Throw for your Wolves after the ball goes out of bounds towards midfield. Ball pushed all the way back towards Lake Orion goal. An illegal touching, so it will be a free kick. will be a free kick coming up here for Clarkston. A little confusion there from the officials and the players. Now the officials are kind of setting the line here for Lake Orion defenders. So since Lake Orion kicked it back to their own goaltender, their goaltender can't pick it up there. So looks like it'll be Maya Labate here. A little touch there and a good play by Lake Orion. Tried a little trickery with Ella Pierce trying to go for a touch quickly to Labate, but Lake Orion was all over that. Ball does roll out of bounds, throw in for your Wolves, thrown down the sidelines, and rolls all the way out of the back goal line. So it will be a goal kick here for the Dragons. 25-25 left on the clock here in the second half. Watching Clarkston High School Varsity Athletics here on Independence Television, Comcast Channel 22, and Clarkston Community Schools YouTube page. A little stoppage right here is Ella Pierce is down. And Pierce will come off the field for a moment. Looks like it might just be a cramping issue there for the junior midfielder. Orion trying to make a push. Ball stalled near midfield. Orion pushing it back. Clarkston will pick the ball up as Elena Cantanella in the corner with it. Ball is pushed out of bounds by the Dragons. It will be a corner kick. Labate on the corner here for your Wolves. They're bring Amy Cantanella over along with Labate. Labate now work more towards the net. Cantanella boots it, crosses, header goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Dragons. A little too strong there from the senior defender, Emmy Cantanella. Orion boots it deep, headed by Clarkston, now rolling. And Clarkston trying to clear it out, like Orion able to deflect the pass, keep it in their offensive zone. Now work towards infield. Lena Cantanella trying to push it down the side, rolls out of bounds, will be Dragons ball. Dragons throw it in, working for position. Down the sideline, booted down the sideline, rolls out of bounds, will be Clarkston throw in here. Work to get another ball in. Ball girls having a lot of hustle in this second half. As seen one go all the way over the fence as well. Throw in for Wolves. Elena Cantanella trying to clear it out, rolls out of bounds. Throw in for the Dragons, thrown down the sideline. Right, Bessert able to tip that ball out. So another throw in for Lake Orion. Throwing back now, working towards the middle of the field. Niemi able to get that ball away, but not able to clear it out. Orion working it more towards the middle now. Now tries sidelines. Does have a seam, no offsides call, so Dragons will keep playing. That was pretty close. Ball comes in. It is deflected and cleared out. Olive able to clear it out as Willis went in for the save, and ball's deflected right before it hit her hands. Olive able to help the goaltender out, keep this game at 1-0. Crossover goes a little too deep there. Helena Cantanello now working it down towards midfield for Clarkston. Labate able to pick it up. Clears it down now. Ellie Cantanello trying to race down there. Lake Orion boots it out of bounds, so it will be a throw-in for your Wolves. Bessert throws it in. And we're going to get a handball here from Lake Orion, so it will be free kick for Clarkston there. Emmy Cantanella. Officials will now get Lake Orion defenders set. 20-30 left to go here in the second half. Your Wolves lead 1-0. Emmy Cantanella here on the free kick after the handball. Crosser towards the net. Missed header. And Holbein tried the shot. Just went left of the net, out of bounds. Orion takes over with the goal kick. Now going to push it down the sidelines. Goes out of bounds off the Dragons. And just cleared out of bounds there from the Hessel. Will be a throw in for Lake Orion. Working fast. Wisser moves it back. Kind of a whiff kick there, but it does go out of bounds. Helps it out from Holbein. Throw in for the Dragons. Under 20 to go here. Your Wolves hold the 1-0 lead. Ball's booted towards the middle, bouncing around. Shot on net, and a goal for Lake Orion, the equalizer. Just out of the reach of Willis. Mary Graves. A goal for Lake Orion.
Dragon's goal scored by number 17, Mary Graves. Unassisted.
Saul Graves pregame working on shots just like that. Was able to get over Willis's right hand. Now it's all tied up 1-1. Under 19 to go. Now Lake Orion pushing it down that far sideline, able to keep it in bounds. Clarkston able to clear it out of bounds, so it will be a throw-in for Lake Orion. All the momentum now with the Dragons, though. I'll push to the sidelines, just out of reach of the Dragons, so it will be a throw-in for your Wolves. Clarkston lived a little too dangerously there at the 1-0 lead as Lake Orion had a couple of shots just in the middle of the field. That one able to go in. Quick substitution there from the Dragons. Miami able to take it away, push it downfield. Cantanella was trying to put some pressure on Lake Orion. They were able to retain possession. Dragons working on that far sideline. Latte able to pick up the pass. Work down the side. Still pokes free, crosses it over. Emmy Cantonella picks it up. Shot is booted out of bounds. Will be a corner kick coming up though for the Wolves. Emmy Cantonella on the corner. Has the leg strength to clear the box here. And how boots it in, and on the corner, sneaks it past as a goal. Clarkston takes the 2-1 lead. Emmy Cantonella with the goal. Her past few corner kicks have been strong and going over everyone. This time she bends it in on that front post and gives Clarkston the lead back, 16-29.
Scored by number 10, Emmy Cantonella.
Orion boots it out of bounds there. Off of the restart, Clarkston with the throw in. Clarkston will get another throw in here. 16:05 left to go. Clarkston back on top by 1. Clarkston pushing again. Bate with it. Trying to work towards the middle. Just too many Lake Orion defenders there. Try to be cleared out by Lake Orion. Booted back up by Clarkston. Whistler going to push it up for the Wolves. Down the sideline. Ball rolls out, so it will be a goal kick there for Lake Orion. His pass just a little out of reach for Alexa Knights. Ball rolling into Clarkston's territory. Emmy Cantonella trying to clear it out. Lake Orion able to keep possession. Now work towards far side, and penalty there on Clarkston. Be Kendall Klein now. Be a free kick for the Dragons. 14:30 left to go here. Ball's placed right around the 12-yard line. Be about 22 yards out from net. Another great opportunity here for the Dragons. Lofted high. Willis able to catch the shot there. 14 minutes left to go. Wolves hold the 2-1 lead. Willis with the boot. Latte misses the header, bounces towards midfield. Ball pushed back towards Lake Orion goal, now cleared out towards midfield. Orion will keep possession. Now going to work on this near sideline. We'll give and go. Nice work there by Hold behind to clear that ball out of bounds. Throw in for the Dragons. Clarkston trying to work it out of their own zone, pushes it back, now cleared out. A little too much air under that kick. Orion gets possession now, works it towards midfield. Emmy Cantanella able to push it towards midfield. Now down to the sideline. Labate pushes it out. Push back towards the goal line. Like Orion able to get possession. Work on that far side. Goes out of bounds. Will be a Clarkston throw-in. Clarkston trying to work it through. Shot towards the net. Picked up by Lake Orion. Lexa Knights couldn't get enough on that shot, but Lake Orion moving fast on that far sideline. Push up, and Emmy Cantanella able to push that ball out of bounds, slow the attack of the Dragons. Dragons throw it in. Now working towards the middle field, shot towards net, going to go wide left of the goal. Will be a goal kick here. Under 12 minutes left to go. Your Wolves lead 2-1. Molly Labate with the first goal, and Emmy Cantanella with the go-ahead goal here on the corner kick, and there's Emmy Cantanella booting it towards midfield, headed by sister Elaine Cantanella. Now Labate in control. Once again clears it past midfield. Lake Orion trying to get possession, and the official hit on that one, so play will stop. Ref tried to get out of the way just earlier, but couldn't avoid that second shot, so possession will stay with the Wolves as they kicked it. Emmy Cantanella starts it off, pushes it towards that far sideline. Clarkston working it down low, cleared out by Lake Orion. And Cantanella able to get a clear out of midfield, goes out of bounds. Will be a throw in for your Wolves. Throw it down the sideline. Elena Cantanella now working down that far sideline, tripped up. Ball will stay with your Wolves. 10 minutes left to go here in the second half. Clarkston holds a 2-1 lead. Atlanta Cantanella couldn't contain that throw in. Bounces out past the goal line. Will be a goal kick here for Lake Orion. Past midfield on the goal kick. Latte able to get the ball, then tripped up, so it will be a free kick for your Wolves. And Cantanella goes down the far sideline, the near sideline. Working towards the middle. Jumbled up, cleared out by the Dragons, rolls out of bounds. Throw in for your Wolves. DeHessel throwing it in for Clarkston. Looking for Elena Cantanella, clears out towards the middle, picked up by the Dragons. Latte able to pick it up for Clarkston. Pushing towards the middle, goes to that far sideline. Knights trying to get it, crosses over to the middle. Ball bounces free. Labate able to pick it back up for your Wolves. Slows it down for a second, works towards the middle. Whistler dishes it off, shot towards the net, picked up by Lake Orion. Kemma on the shot. Under 8 minutes left to go here. Clarkston trying to close this one out. I have a 2-1 lead right now. Clarkston led 1-0 at half. Knights able to pick it up for Clarkston. Now trying to find Labate in the middle. Labate pushed over, no whistle there. So we'll just be out on Clarkston. Goal kick for Lake Orion. Surprisingly, no whistle there, and a little bump as Labate was trying to work towards the net. Push all the way to midfield on that goal kick. Now down that near sideline. Orion able to pick it up. And Emmy Cantanella trying to fight it off, and good work by the defense. Lake Orion players down. Clarkston has the ball. Now Lake Orion players still down. This is Lake Orion gain possession, stop and play. 6:43 here left to go. Elizabeth Crawford went down for the Dragons, now back up. Took a hard hit as met two Clarkston defenders there. No whistle was blown on it though, so play continued. Now Crawford will step off for the Dragons. Like a face-off there from the official. Just dropped it, let it go. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Clarkston ball on the throw-in. And I don't know what happened there. Just Cantanella was mossed there. Inadvertent whistle. I think the official was trying to tell Clarkston to back up where they're throwing in for DeHessel, and Orion just caught the ball. DeHessel with another throw-in. Clarkston able to get possession. Working towards midfield. Lake Orion able to boot it away, but Clarkston will work it down the sideline. Let's see if Knights can catch up to it. Working far, and it will roll out of bounds. They're going to call a goal kick, but it looked like Lake Orion touched it there right near the end. Under 6 to go here in the second half. Clarkston leads 2-1. And another whistle here as they'll reset the goal kick. Due to a substitution that was happening for Lake Orion. Booted down that far sideline. Clarkston able to pick it up. Latte now working that far sideline with possession. Ball's booted out of bounds. Will stay with the Wolves. Cantanella now in that far corner with the ball pushed out, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and they're going to give another goal kick to Lake Orion. Landon Cantanella, the sophomore forward, is not happy with that call as Orion gets the ball back on the goal kick. Now working towards midfield, Clarkston takes over possession. Working it back and now cleared out deep. Latte able to pick up the ball and then poked away, but pushed to that near corner here. It's going to roll out of bounds, be a throw in for the Dragons. 4 minutes left to play. Clarkston leads 2-1. Officials backing up Lake Orion's throw in. thrown and headed out of bounds by the Dragons. Clarkston ball. Throw in deflected out of bounds. Hessel gets another shot at it. Hessel throws it towards the corner. Aaron and booted out of bounds by Yakema. So another goal kick coming up for Lake Orion. 3:25 left to go here in the game. Wolves hold the 2-1 lead. Wolves had the 1-0 lead at half. Lake Orion, so they will get the equalizer halfway through the second half here before Emmy Cantanella on the corner kick snuck one in front of that front post to put the Wolves up 2-1. Bate able to clear it out. Clarkston now has possession. Under 3 minutes left to play. Push that far sideline. Clarkston able to keep it inbounds and keep possession. Sloan working it back towards. Now a crosser towards the net. Goes far right of the goal. Past the goal line. Another goal kick here for the Dragons. 2:30 left to play. That goal kick goes out of bounds off Lake Orion, so it will be a throw in here for Clarkston. See what kind of pace the Wolves will play at here with just 2:10 left to play. Bate with it. A little contact, no call. Clarkston will keep possession, pushes it deep down in the zone. Looks like Lake Orion will pick it up in net. Under 2 to go. Your Wolves hold the 2-1 lead. Bate able to get it back for Clarkston. Now working it towards the corner. Crosses it over, headed out by the Dragons. They're going to pick the ball up and push towards midfield. Cleared out by Clarkston. Sloan fighting through there, throwing for Lake Orion. Booted out by Clarkston. Approaching the 1 minute mark, 1:10 left to play. Clarkston holds the 2-1 lead. Lake Orion with the throw in here. Possession retained by Clarkston, booted out. Bate will get possession for the Wolves. Push down. Clarkston will keep possession. Now work this near sideline. De Hessel wasn't able to keep it inbounds. 40 seconds left to play. Ball's off Lake Orion, so it will be a Clarkston throw-in. Cantanella. De Hessel able to get it. Tilabate back to the Hessel, out of bounds, thrown for Lake Orion. 23 seconds left. Now working down. Emmy Cantanella with a big clear. Labate gets possession. As Clarkston works it down towards the net. Ball does roll out of bounds here in the closing seconds, and Clarkston will hang on for the victory. Your Wolves beat Lake Orion Dragons 2-1. Molly Labate, your first goal scorer, 29-42. Assist by Corinne Niemi. And Emmy Cantanella with the game-winning goal. With 16:29 left in the game, unassisted on the corner kick. Clarkston moves to 4-3-1 on the season. I'm Ryan Elke. I want to thank all the Clarkston High School media students that helped put on this production tonight. And our Independence Television workers, Matt Legato, Matt Blow, John Elke. For everyone watching tonight here on Independence Television, Comcast Channel 22 and Clarkston Community Schools YouTube page, we thank you. And check out our social media for when our next broadcast will be. So for everyone, have a great evening and go Wolves.